Of the tape. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Juliana the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Caleb11WWE!
Ready.
All right, so here's one of the best bantamweights in the world, Juliana Pena, as we get ready for the start of this round. Pena believes she has a decided wrestling advantage here tonight, but if you've watched Juliana's career, you know she has made significant strides when it comes to her striking, and Rick Little, her coach, believes that a knockout might just materialize here tonight. Her fighter wants to show off the hands. We'll see if she can find the target tonight. A lot of tension in this arena, a lot of support for Kayla Harrison all week. Juliana Pena. Oh, early takedown for Kayla Harrison. Dude, she is a monster.
Yeah, I mean, multiple time Olympic.
Wow, she's looking for the sub here, champ.
She's starting to advance. It's very deep now. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Oh, she's got her knee on the belly and now in a great position to ground and pound. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
There she goes again, another submission attempt here.
She keeps going to the well.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Man, she just effortlessly transitions from one position to the next.
If you aren't locked in, this young lady is going to overwhelm you with her ground fighting. She is amazing. She's working on a half guard now.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pena.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Pena's back inside control here. Making all these shots count. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
That was beautiful. Oh, she's working so hard.
Looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Relentless pressure from the top by Pena. All right, late round one, and some sobering ground and pound she continues to land.
I love the activity on the ground by this young lady. Always moving, constantly advancing position, and when she gets opportunities, she's landing brutal ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pena. Oh, another beautiful strike to the body there. Don't want to eat too many more of those.
Well, you can't. If you don't touch the elbow, you're really going to struggle on the stretch.
Well, we didn't call it out right at the time, but she landed a piston of a right hand a moment ago.
Another good stick to the head.
Visual suffocating work from the top here by Harrison.
The ground and pound is really starting to pay dividends for this young lady.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway. In the previous round, it looked like maybe tap or snap, tap or nap, neither. Fight up.
I mean, it's amazing that she was able to withstand that attempt. I thought it was over.
Well, she timed that takedown attempt perfectly. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Harrison. Side control. Harrison's looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
A lot of pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Pena. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal.
She might win it by submission here, DC. Hang on a second.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
There it is! The tap! Her cold-blooded best tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, champ, we'll re-rack the replay right now. She gets it done as she thought she would by way of submission.
Yeah, you know, John, she's a tremendous grappler. She's really good on the ground. She knows that she has the advantage against almost anyone she fights, and she's intentional when she gets you on the ground. She knows that she can finish, and she will chase it without hesitation.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Caleb!
All right, you can argue that is the best performance of her career to date as she gets the finish here tonight and, more importantly, takes those judges' scorecards out of it.
Don't leave it to the judges. She was going to win on the judges' scorecard, but when she turned it up to the next level, there was no way that this jiu-jitsu fighter could stay with her, and it showed as she got the finish that she wanted.
Weight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Ahalkalakis Darukian! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Plus Holloway!
All right, here we go, starting round 1. Arman Sarukiani looks the part, but there's an undeniable mean streak to his all-around game, and he'll try to put that on his opponent here tonight.
Sarukian can wrestle, he can box, he can strike. You know when I knew he was the real deal? When he refused to say wrestling, and every time he said wrestling, he said freestyle wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm good at freestyle wrestling. I said, this dude right here understands the sport.
No better volume striker in UFC history than Max Holloway, adding to his totals tonight.
Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind. He's that good with his activity and his volume.
Holloway wide-eyed as he presses forward as usual.
I mean, Max Holloway, his ability to press you is nothing short of extraordinary.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head. Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range. I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
Holloway still firing offense back. Big head kick.
Man, I've seen him. I mean, it looks like him beating up on Anthony Pettis. When Anthony Pettis just couldn't take any more and fell down.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, look alive out there. He got caught with the lead hook again.
I love this lead hook because it's so quick and it can get to the target, and not everyone is prone to end the fight.
Man, and we'd be remiss if we did not mention that pinpoint left hand that landed a moment ago. Sauerjohn's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Man, I'm not sure how he stayed upright. All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, you got to see if he can get a finish.
Oh, huge left. Oh, good connection by Holloway. All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting them, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
Holloway's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now.
Oh.
But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
To go in the round. Oh, big elbow. Posturing up now, could start to rain down some blows here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous.
Back mount now, trying to make these ground strikes count. Sauerjohn's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. Everybody wants you thinking about that. Refocus, let's get our mind right.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Spinning back fist. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and offensive. Oh, look at the back head kicks out on the side. You don't see coming.
What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. Now he's got his opponent hurt.
Sarukyan goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get... Something about flow state, I think, right? Finding that zone, not unlike a basketball player, getting into the pocket, then out of harm's way on the retreat. Beautiful offense, even better defense. Looking like one of the best fighters in the world here tonight. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's all...
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. Sarukyan's doing a really good job with his posture.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Sarukyan getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Oh, he gave up the back now, DC. Not good. Sarukyan is back in full mount. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Big punch to the body.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his... His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Oh, good job by him to get the takedown up against the fence.
Yeah, he's got the takedown. He did a great job of securing the legs, stepping over to the outside, putting him down. But if you notice, his opponent has a butterfly guard, and he has height, so he has a chance to get away.
You need to work. Let's stand this up. Let's work.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. 30 seconds. Oh, what a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
Johnny does. He has no idea where he is. He got hurt very, very bad with that punch. Mackhaev, these two guys are trading huge shots. engagement there.
10 minutes in the can. Well, the crowd is on its feet. They certainly appreciated what they saw there in that round. Next level toughness on both sides as both fighters got knocked down.
Unbelievable. And look at the crowd showing appreciation for the heart of these two warriors. These two guys are willing to lay it all out on the line to try to secure victory. I know the fight isn't over, but if the previous round is any indication, we may be watching one of the best fights we've ever seen in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round between the lightweights. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun.
Gets back to the feet now.
And if you know Max Holloway, he will not go crazy if he thinks he has someone hurt. He will take his time and try to find the shot.
Huge strike landed there.
Holloway looks so tough.
Oh, that's it! Holy smokes! Takes the judges right out of it.
Wow. Wow. What a performance by Max Holloway. That was crazy.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent, felt like he kind of needed a statement maker here tonight. Couldn't have done more to maximize the showcase.
I mean, that's exactly what he did. He was very aware of what he needed to do. He's had opportunities before. So in order to earn another one, you got to make a statement. You got to be impressive. And that is exactly what Max Holloway was tonight.
And if you're going to get a title... Well, it should be a highly compelling matchup here tonight. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt believes he has definite advantages when it comes to the grappling, and there's no questioning his ground game. He'll pull guard, whatever it takes.
You know what I love about him is that for as good as he is in the Jiu-Jitsu, he's more Jacare than Andre Galvao. Because Andre Galvao was a tremendous grappler, but it never translated. Jacare was able to get enough striking to make him more dangerous. That's this guy. This guy can strike just enough to make you take notice, and then he takes you down. And once you're down, you're in trouble. He's a tremendous fighter, tremendous grappler, but fighter just enough to make you have to respect that standard.
And still, in terms of the training, focused on the jiu-jitsu maintenance, right? Obviously, the striking improvements have been prioritized, but maintaining the high-level jiu-jitsu that got him to the big show. right, so here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. And when you fight this man, DC, you need to enter with a mindset of damage. To understand what exactly acutely you're walking into, this man brings it violently in every aspect of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, I don't think many understand. They don't know what they're in for when they go in there to fight Charles Oliveira. They expect a guy from before that might have lost confidence when things started to go bad, but not anymore. This man never loses confidence, and he possesses the skills to put you out in any way, form, or fashion. Submission, knockout, he can do it all. This is truly one of the best mixed martial artists we've ever seen.
And you do get the sense that at any given moment, Charles Oliveira could be one finish away from getting another crack at his world title. Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. And we are ready to go for this highly anticipated co-main event. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, here we go. Lightweight Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. A lot of people believe if you are going to beat Topuria, you got to wrestle. We'll see the extent to which Oliveira mixes it up tonight.
And Charles has got to get forward and take him down, but the problem with getting forward and take him down is you put yourself in danger. Ilia Topuria's hands, his boxing, and his belief that he can knock you out makes him so scary to get close to. Oliveira's got to take him down, and Ilia will be looking to knock him out. Topuria is very patient in his approach, doesn't rush. He's going guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense. Great submission defense on display tonight. This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Man, that's how it's done. Beautiful sweep, and now we'll see what he can do from top position.
This guy is a wizard on the ground. He manipulates your weight, gets you moving side to side, and eventually he changes the position.
Good work from the top here by Oliveira.
Oliveira's ground game is so good. Got his back, yep.
Chin down, chin down.
Oh, he flattens him on his back now. Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Side control now, a lot of options to explore here.
Great job adjusting the position. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mounts, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Half guard now. Oliveira's right back to the full mount here.
This is where he wants to be.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now.
Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Ooh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira.
Win the scramble.
Big shots.
Side control, DC used to love that side guard. Oliveira's back in north-south.
And now he's attempting choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this if he wants to finish the fight.
Continuing to work for a submission here.
He's going to have to fight to get this in.
Ooh, I thought it was tight, but he escapes the submission there. Beautiful job by Topuria.
Attack those body shots for me.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Topuria's back into full guard.
Yeah, he's in half guard here. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Oliveira. All right, so from being dominated
watch
to...
closely. John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. Got to be very careful here.
Oh, that's a big elbow. 20 seconds to go in round one. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
I need you to
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round. DC, take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round two. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Oh, man, that hurt to watch, never mind take. The defense has had no answer for that right cross from Charles.
I mean, Charles Dubrox Oliveira is a super high-level striker, and because he is not getting anything defensively, he's going to continue to throw that right hand over and over.
Oliveira gets the single leg takedown.
Nice transition.
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here.
Working on to finish the heel hook, he's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transition. He can do it with his eyes closed.
Hang on a second, DC. He's locking in a submission, or so it appears.
That's tight and high.
Oh, he gets out. Great submission defense on display there by Oliveira. Ground and pound strike there now. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I'm
setting up for another submission now. Sinking in on a choke. It appears to be tight. He tapped! How about him?
What a performance.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. And there it is yet again, Charles Oliveira adding to his submission total here with a win tonight.
New Bronx Charles Oliveira, the moment the fight hits the floor, you are constantly under attack. Once again, as he has done on so many occasions, Charles Oliveira submits his opponent and gets another submission victory. Congrats, New Bronx, and your team.
Well, for some people who don't consider John Jones the greatest of all time, they land on this man, and I think rightfully so in a lot of respects. Former UFC welterweight champion Georges St. Pierre, the man could truly do it all. We could talk about the jab, the offensive wrestling. For me, though, in modern-day MMA, this is the guy that made the takedown of Filipino.
Yeah, I mean, you watch Georges St. Pierre take the best wrestlers down. You watch him make the best grappler strike with him. He was ahead of his time. He was one of the best fighters we've ever seen, and it will be hard to replicate what he did as a welterweight champion. A two-division champion, one of the GOATs, Georges St. Pierre.
And a lot of fans maybe wondered back in 2007 after he lost to Matt Serra by TKO, how would he respond? Never lost thereafter. Georges "Rush" St. Pierre, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. All right, so here is Islam Mackhaev. His future undeniably is in the Hall of Fame, one of the greatest lightweights of all time. No longer in the shadow of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Remarkable, the body of work he has put forth in the octagon thus far.
It's so hard to beat Islam Mackhaev because the expectation was on him from day one to be great. He's done it. He's done it time and time again. He's exceeded the expectation, and that's because he has all the skills. Great wrestling, great grappling, great striking. The man can do it all inside the octagon, and that is why he will long be remembered even when he's done with this sport.
And of course, the late great Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, not here, but front of mind for all of these athletes and coaches here tonight. Islam Mackhaev finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Georges "Rush" St. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Mackhaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Big fight field here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center. The house that Michael Jordan built. We'll be back in the Midwest where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
So, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are in for something special tonight. It's going to be loud tonight in Chicago, Illinois.
All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping.
Oh.
He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Oh, the left cross is there for the former lightweight champ, Islam Mackhaev. You've seen it firsthand at the gym. Now in the octagon tonight.
Yeah, he does a great job of throwing that punch, John. It's everything from that southpaw stance that allows him to not only land...
He's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, great work to adjust position. All right, into full guard here. Hold on a second here, champ. Looks like we might get a submission attempt here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flute choke will be there. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Man, this guy is moving just in perpetual motion, oftentimes transitioning. It's fun to watch.
Setting up another submission.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Makhaev's back in full guard.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Mackhaev. Fighters in half guard. St. Pierre starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent.
Beautiful pass. Gotta watch his neck. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, late round one, and the ground and pound has really been a big storyline tonight.
Yeah, John, and very active. Not trying to control, looking for moments to advance and damage on his opponent.
Under 90 seconds to go round one. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Oh, he's got his knee on his belly now. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Makhaev's able to transition back to side control now.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Nice transition. Outstanding pressure from top position here by George St. Pierre. Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body work. I love
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St. Pierre. Round one is done. Round two coming up. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, our next round is now underway, and I hope you took the over on total submission attempts in this one. If you're a fan of the grappling game, that previous round was the round for you.
And if you're a gambler like my man John Annick, you're winning money. It's submission after submission after submission. Both of these guys are getting very close. There may be one little detail that's going to allow them to get the finish.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Mackhaev's in full guard. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that's tight. Still trying to get the submission here.
Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, he escapes the submission there. Beautiful job by Mackhaev.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. Now he's going full mount.
Hands with the ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, going submission over position now, but it's going to be hard to get this guy out of there.
Well, he's looking for the sub now. But I don't know, man. It's not gonna come easy when you're fighting someone that has this type of ground skill.
All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back.
Submission here, champ. Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine by submitting his opponent. Incredible. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two.
Oh my goodness, what an elbow. Great job transitioning to the next position.
Right into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you gotta pass. Great job getting out of harm's way.
GSP ground and pound from half guard now. guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head. They're going to try to slam him. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Mackhaev's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Oh, and he gives up the back now. You can't do that. St. Pierre's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, he's got him fully mounted now. 10 seconds to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by St. Pierre. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Great out there, but I need you to be a little bit more patient, okay? I need you to follow his hips wherever they go.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Body shot there. Oh, and he lands again.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Ooh, nice ankle pick. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Oh, what a shot there. He's left with his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know we still haven't found Ali Overeem's head.
Now goes in and... All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Man, that head kick a moment ago was nasty.
You got to stay locked in, man.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Mackhaev. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass the half or eventually get the full guard, full mount, sorry.
Mackhaev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Side control.
Mackhaev's back to the side control now.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Changing the position.
Oh, that's a good chance for two. He's on his back. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches, but it's very...
submission defense. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. That was a slick transition.
St. Pierre's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, good job by him to get out of harm's way. Mackhaev's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Mackhaev's looking dangerous here, full mount. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot. Oh, that's big. Oh, beautiful takedown attempt here off the double leg.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
Good work from the top here by George St. Pierre. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves.
In the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum, and right now this man is starting to regain something, but he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud of. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
St. Pierre's back inside control here.
Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Man, not sure if he leveraged the hip or what, but he made him miss there. That was huge.
Nice pass.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how it chooses to advance from here.
Nice.
very effective with the ground and pound. St. Pierre's back in half guard. Side control now. St. Pierre's back in full mount. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by GSP. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound to beat it.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Gotta be careful here.
Fighter is in half guard. Under a minute now to go in the round. St. Pierre's able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, he's in the mouth.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice. Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach. Push kick there to the body. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, how about Islam coming with it again with the left cross?
I mean, over and over again, he's landing his left cross. The point better do something different.
Pretty nice entry and takedown by him a moment ago.
That was beautiful. Now he's got to secure this position, John.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
In the mount here.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, that's a high-level transition. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Okay, he's got it. That's it. Look at him buck your bridge, straighten that arm, get back into the direction that he was straightening the arm, and get back to his knees. Great job.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St. Pierre.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
transition there back into side control.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by George St. Pierre.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is arm triangle.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
Getting close to the finish. Side control, a lot of options here.
Under a minute now to go. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Oh, man, he got him to give up his back. Oh, that was a nice pass.
Pressure here from top position by Mackhaev. Oh, he likes this position, half guard.
Oh, big elbow.
Mackhaev's right back to the full mount here. 20 seconds left.
Gotta be careful.
Final seconds of the fight. Oh, these are beautiful. Deadly ground and pound strikes by Mackhaev. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-46. 49-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.